Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, Akshara Brahma Yogam, Sloka number 19. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bhutagrama Sayevayam Bhutva Bhutva Praliyate Ratriagame Vashah Partha Prabhavatyah Ragame. There are two types of goals chosen by the human beings. One is finite and relative, that is the world. The second one is absolute and infinite, is the God. So, which you want to choose? Choice is yours. In the last few shlokas, Bhagavan talking about this particular aspect. Of course, the background of this chapter started with the difference between the Karma Yoga and the Upasana Yoga and Nishkama Upasana Yoga. In these three, the Nishkama Upasana Yoga is the supreme. Because Nishkama Upasaka also will reach the Ishvara, but by Krama Mukti, by going to the Brahma Loka. That is the main topic. As I told you, from 15th shloka onwards, now up to 22nd. So, in this few shlokas, the different other aspects also Bhagavan like to explain. So, in that way, in the last class we have discussed about these two types of goals. And the result of these two different goals also Bhagavan said. You cannot choose both the goals, because this is not the one after that you reach, and these two are diagonally opposite. If you want absolute, you have to give up the relativity. You want the relativity, you cannot accept or take the absolute. But in the beginning part of the life of the sadhaka, the relativity is also seems to be involved. That means what? Because Karma Yoga is related to the relativity. Upasana Yoga is also related to the relativity. After he crosses these two steps, he is very much living in the relativity with the relative body-mind complex, but still there his total effort, attention, focus is on the absolute. For that absolute, straight away Shastra, Upanishad, Bhagavan also later has to talk about the Jnanam. But here Bhagavan is not comparing with the karma and Jnanam. That Jnanam part Bhagavan is going to take up later. But he gives the hint or the clues here in this itself. Now, in this 19th shloka, Bhagavan says that Brahmaji's time scale we saw. 2000 years of the Brahmaji's, 2000 years of the human lifespan is equal to the Brahmaji's one day. And day and night, as we experience, the total samashti also will experience, but not as we experience within 24 hours, but that is after 1000 Chaturayugas. Now there what happens, everything, the relative world, everything goes into unmanifest condition while sleeping. And again, when the Brahmaji wakes up, the daytime, again everything will manifest. So in this way, manifest and unmanifest, whatever is there is going to the hibernation. Again it comes back. So this is the process. This is we call as the Srishti. But in fact, nothing has not created newly. Even as according to the science also, only whatever, whether it is in the form of a matter, then we will call it as the manifest form. If it is in the form of the energy, we call it as the unmanifest form. Only this change only happens. Other than that, there is nothing, no new, any creation. This is one aspect. Now, regarding the jivas, if the jivas are not created newly, and those same jivas are coming back again, they are becoming unmanifest, and again they are coming to manifest. Now, how you can justify and say about this law of karma? Here a lot of questions will come. That all analysis in Upanishads or Brahma Sutras or some extent in the Mandukya Karikas, we already analyzed. Of course, Brahma Sutras we have not seen, analyzed. Now here briefly Bhagavan wants to, not Krishna Bhagavan, Shankaracharya Bhagavan wants to mention that how you can clarify this doubt. What is the doubt? One doubt is, when suppose I am a jiva. Now if the same I am going to unmanifest and again become manifest, if it is happening incessantly, when my first this waking up started, one question. But this question is wrong, Vedanta says, because this manifest and unmanifest form is a cyclic form. In this cycle, you cannot say which is begin and which is the end. Okay, so don't ask that when the beginning. So jiva is anadi. And again there is a problem and doubt will come. If the jiva is anadi, then there is no way to escape. If this will continue like this. Even if I heard so many years from you, all the Shastra, and if that Jnanam is not going to help me or anything, if this is the case, I will come back again because I am anadi. That doubt also will be there. Another doubt is, suppose if you say that this is the first janma for you, jiva. Then if the jiva which has come just newborn baby, like, then on what basis this jiva will enjoy the karma phalam? Because previously there is no karma, This is the Puttam Pudusu. Then where is the question of the, because Shastra says your now experiences are all because of your past karmas. Now this kind of so many doubts may come, but Shastra clarifies all that. In this one, the highest answer is Jiva is Mithya. Your question is that when Jiva born? Jiva never born. So we'll go to that extent that na nirodho, na chotpatti, na baddho, na cha sadhaka. But that may not satisfy everybody, every seeker in the beginning level. But Shastra has to give answers to other questions also. So altogether, keeping these range of questions in the mind, now related to this sloka, many doubts will be clarified. Particularly, the same jivas, bhutagramaha sayeva ayam. That jivas only, again, bhutva priliyate. Again and again, this bhutva means eternally, incessantly, but same jivas, remember. That's why he has to continue his, see, we go to sleep, but our prarabdha karma is not leaving. Tomorrow again I have to go to the kitchen and I have to cut the vegetables, the same routine. How much you may be a Brahma Gnani, you are Gnana Nishtavan. If you are not getting the bhiksha, you have to, if you are staying alone or anything, you have to do certain things. You have to make your tea yourself. You have to make your things yourself. You have to take bath. No, I have servants to give me the bath. That is the different thing. But somebody. So there is no this relative appearance and this karma, this prarabdha. Then what is the solution then? We just say that all this is not real, but they will happen. They seems to be happening. You focus your attention in spite of you are using, living very much with the relativity, attention of the mind, at your intellectual level understanding, absolute. Focus on the absolute. Remember the absolute. Accept that you are absolute. This is the only way. Anyhow, so Bhagavan Shankaracharya wrote in the Bhashyam, I told last class, that points I will mention. So most of these doubts are all will be clarified in a simple way. One, he says, one point, if that, why Bhagavan says bhutva pariliyate, again the same jivas are coming again, ratragame avashaha, that word also I told important, helplessly. We have to continue with the same body. Because if that is not told, if that is not the true in the relative world, then all those questions will come. What is the first one question in Sanskrit? Bhagavan Shankara says, Akrita Abhyagama. Whatever I have not done, okay, but I am experiencing and I am going through. I have not done anything because I am Puttam Pudusu. Okay. No, but why God is partial, or why I have is this set of experiences, and in front of me another person is having all nice good experiences. and I am suffering day and night. No, because of your Purva Janma karma. So if that is not told, if the same jivas are coming, then problem. So to solve that, to rectify that kind of error, here Krishna, not just to rectify, in the relativity, this is the real. Akruta abhyagama. I have not done, but all that karma phala, something came to me. Randomly somebody's karma phala came to me. No. So that is one dosha, if it comes like that. Then kruta viprananasha dosha. I have done, but I escaped. I didn't get. I have done a big sin, but I didn't get that phalam. So who has done bad karma is escaping. Who has not done the bad karma is suffering, either good or bad. Generally, this is the FAQ, frequent asking question. Why good people are suffering? Because you have not studied the Shastra. Who said they are good people? They are maybe bad people in the last Janma. And some mixture of the Punya Papa together when they are functioning, you cannot find out that who is good, who is bad, who is getting Punya, who is getting Papa. This calculation and all that, okay, Karmana Gahano Gatihi. Gahana Karmano Gatihi. So, don't try to explore and find out and ask that. That is not a right question that they may experience later, you have not seen. So this law of karma is so critical, it very difficult to understand or explain or anything. Anyhow, so that kind of flaw should not come. Akruta abhyagama dosha, kruta viprananasha dosha, pariharardham. That kind of mistake should not come. That kind of doubt should not come. Therefore, to explain that pariharardham, Lord Krishna here said that bhutagram sayevayam bhutva pralaya. Then second point is bandha moksha shastra pravrutti safalya pradarshanardham. If that is not there, what your karma only you are getting phalam, you are in experience. Not only that, then you are in the bondage of this karma. Then you have to try to get it off from this bondage of karma. So bondage of karma bandha and liberation from the karma bandha, moksha. These two things the Shastra is talking. Now, if the Shastra's teaching, Shastra to become a valuable, validated thing, that is only Bhagavan says. Bandha Moksha Shastram. What is our Shastra? This first shows about you are in bondage. Later it says that so you have to liberate yourself from the bondage. Still one step higher, you are never in bondage actually. That also it will tell. But at least these first 2 points, I am in the bondage. Then I have to try for liberation. That is only Shastra talks about. You are in the samsara. Then only Shastra pravrutti safalyam. Then only the existence of the Shastra will become valid and useful to pradarshanartham, to show that also. Therefore, my dear, you are in the karma bandha, you are in the samsara, is a bondage. That's why Bhagavan said a few shlokas before, Dukkhalayam Asashvatam. You are living in the world of Dukkhalayam and Asashvatam. Not only that, in this relative world, even from the Loka number down one to topmost Loka, in relative achievement, the topmost you can achieve is the Brahmaloka. But not by Nishkama Upasana, by karma itself or Sakama Upasana you can reach the Brahmaloka also. Then what Lord said, Brahma Bhuvanan Loka, that is also bound by the time. That Brahma Loka and the Brahmaji, the controller of everything, he is also time bound. His lifespan is time bound, his position is time bound. Therefore, up to that everything is like that. Then what is next? What I have to search for? What I have to achieve? Discover that you are the beyond this relative world, absolute Brahman you are. I told you, no, people think, they may not say everybody directly. If we meet personally, some people may say that, Swami, before coming to this Vedanta class and all that, we are very much happy. We just go to pictures, malls and halls and everything, functions, receptions, festivals and celebrating some pujas and all that. We are happy going. But after coming to the Vedanta class only, the world is full of sorrows and miseries and dukkhalayam asashvatam, including Lord also. That's why we don't listen the words of the Lord, but we only keep His idol and we do the worship. Now we are really feeling miserable, but that is not true. We may speak, it may appear like that. Then teacher says that, no my dear, it is not like that. I am not telling something which is not there. You know the problem. This is the tragedy. What is the tragedy? Not knowing that I am living in the miserable, sorrowful, suffering world. Even without knowing, we are living in it. This is the biggest tragedy. Therefore, when you come to listen to the Vedanta from the teacher, you feel like this is something odd they are speaking. Many people in the middle discontinue also because of this reason. I don't want, sir, all this. Let the life flow as it flows. As it flows, let it flow. Then why you complain? Why you suffer? Why you feel raga and dvesha? Are you able to accept the dvandvas, pairs of complements as it is? You check your mind. Let the life goes as it flows. That is a really nice statement only. Life means, what do you mean by life? This day and night, getting up, going late, having family, children, TV, this, that, and going here. This is called life or what? Whether you do anything or not, this body, the nature, prakriti, continue. That is called life. That is called life. That's why that life is expressing in this body as the jivana. It is going on. Whether you are a good person, the life and the world will continue. If you are a bad person, the life will continue on Even if you are a gnani, this world will move in that way only. Your body, your prarabdha, your karma set of things, experience will continue in the same way. That's why, my dear, we say, Shastra says, you are talking from the one standpoint of the life. Life has got two standpoints, relativity and absolute. But instead of your focus should be on the absolute, you are totally forgotten the absolute. Why? Why you forgotten? The reason will come in the 20th Sloka. Before that, one more point also I will tell. So this kind of life, what you say? Before coming to Vedanta, listening to the Shastra, we are very much comfortable with our family, this, that. Sometimes some problems comes, I will cry that time and I will fight and shout and all that. I will throw everything I will do. And again, but I find for enjoyment, joy. And this life is, according to this Sloka, it is a cyclic process. Can we call, as you said, this life is a merry-go-round? Because it is cyclic process, merry-go-round. In the VOC Park, big trade fairs, big giant wheel. It is very nice to look also. It is very nice to sit also, particularly for the children. But whoever sits in it, while going through that, everybody shouts. Everybody shouts for different reasons. For these children and youngsters, very mildly head will reel like that. They will shout, they will feel joy in that. And others hold others and tightly and shout. And some really feel stomach upset and disturbance in that. They want just to jump and go quickly out of this. But if there's some more time, if the same child after 20, 30 or 40 years with some health problem, definitely he also feels that. Otherwise, in childhood, all of us are played in our school, small one. I am very fond of that. In my village, in my town, my school where I studied, that is the big convent like that day, with all these kind of toys. First time. There is no any other convent, not English medium, but some type of new, not government school, private, small. Very few children. In 5th standard, we are only 5 children. I joined in such a school. And a very nice uniform. That time. So many toys. And I brought the toy also home sometime. Then my auntie scolded me. Next day, the rickshaw. Taking the children in the rickshaw is a great thing that day, in no other school. And that school is at the just side of the big canal. Canal means that some rainwater, all that go. If rain comes, it's a big festival for all of us, because classes won't be there. And those are not concrete pakka buildings, only thatchets and cement bricks and holes. And very cool breeze and all. Then lot of butterflies, lot of these dragonflies, different colors. We won't see here, different dragonflies. And all the plants will be there. And water flows, and put the paper boats and catching all those things, butterflies, colorful water. Why I am telling all this? You gone to your past memory. merry-go-round. After making everybody to sit and move, then I jump and sit on it, on the rod itself. It will be like that only in the beginning initially, but really, if you look into later or look at the world, it is a sorry go round. Sorrow go round or sorry go round, not merry go round. One day or other, one stage of life, everybody feels that. So we are also telling that only. Realize that and lead your rest of your relative life still in a beautiful manner, useful manner. Really what meant for this life body, this equipment. So that's why Shastra. Don't just simply think like that. Okay? I told only 2 points, Shankaras. One more point last he says, then what Shastra will show that here Krishna showed Dukkhalayamasa. Avidyadi klesha moola karmashayat. Why all these problems for you? Because you accepted yourself as the jiva and you are accepted that karma is going to make me better and best or like. But still when you are leading life, you are not able to do all punya karmas. Somehow you are prompted by the papa buddhi and you do adharmik also. Then for that again you will suffer. This you are accepting this is as real. So one mistake is you are accepted that yourself as the jiva, and another mistake is then parampara of the mistakes will continue. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivisha, kleshaha. Therefore, avidya, etc. See, etc. Adi. Klesha moola. All the dukkhams and the sufferings, the avidya is the cause. And in that avidya, ignorance, you keep on do many dharma, adharma, this, that, and there's no end for it. Because of that karma ashaya moola, karma ashayat, now that which is binding you, that is God. Samsara vairagya pradarshanartham. Then you have to get dispassion, enough of it. So 3 reasons. Pradarshanartham, this is the reason. So therefore, you are going to be born again unless otherwise you claim that you are the absolute. Unless otherwise you are disclaiming that you are jiva. This knowledge is necessary. Now, Sloka number 20. Parastasmatu bhavonyaha avyakto vyaktat sanatanaha yassa sarveshu bhuteshu Nashyastu na vinashyati. After saying that much, Bhagavan now wants to go back again where and which he mentioned to reach in Kramamukti, the Ishvara Prapti. For that sake, he mentioned about the Omkara Akshara Dhyanam in the same chapter. Om ityekaksharam brahma mamanusmaran. Okay. Prayati. and that person, he won't come back again. So he introduced about the Omkara Akshara, the letter of Omkara, and as a sadhana, but Krama Mukti to reach the Ishvara Tattva. Now, what is that Ishvara Tattva? Or what is that ultimate? What is its Swarupam? He wants to explain here now. There he mentioned that Omkaram, that letter itself is called Akshara, or to reach the Akshara, this Akshara, to reach that Akshara, this alphabet Akshara, you use it. He is told how to do sadhana and Omkara. Now, what is the nature of that Akshara? Why you have to reach that? Why Shastra emphasize that? Now, here Bhagavan says, listen here first, then word to word. So far we are talking about the two things. One is the manifested world, and the same unmanifested world relativity. Unmanifest. Vyakta and Avyakta. Now in this sloka, Bhagavan wants to say, so Vyakta is number one, Avyakta is number two, but there is one more Avyakta which is called third. One more Avyakta which is called third one. What is that Avyakta only we will call it as the Ishvara, that Avyakta only is called, we called as the Brahman or Chaitanyam or consciousness. That he is telling here. Paraha, here tasmat word. Therefore, almost now 40 minutes over. The 19th sloka and recap. Therefore, you got the point? There is another paraha, the higher supreme. Param bhava anyaha avyaktaha vyaktat asti. Asti word is not there. Therefore, there is another avyaktam, and that is the param bhavam, and that is called sanatanam. Sanatanam means which never comes under the influence or the topic of the time. If you take a general meaning from ancient, then time comes when you say ancient. But in Shastra, in this context here, Sanatana means which never comes under the influence, under the time scale, that is called Sanatanaha. Avyaktaha, Avyaktat, that word is important. This is also Avyakta, and but that Avyaktat, which we are talking so far, Ratri, Pagal, the night and day, and manifest and unmanifest also we say Avyakta. And this Brahman Chaitanyam also Avyaktam only, because it is not tangible to the senses. We are simply talking, but even though it is not tangible, available for the Indriyas, but still intellectually you have to grasp that it is not necessary to grasp through anything. Manasla. It cannot be comprehended by the mind. It cannot be comprehended by the mind. I comprehended by the mind. What? I comprehended that it cannot be comprehended by the mind. If about the absolute or the truth, if you talk more, It's not good. What to say? In Advaita Vedanta, any word if you use, the mind conceive and create a concept and gets caught up in that. That's why the Shastra also very carefully, but Shastra won't care that how much you are matured. It goes in its own way. Many words, how many Upanishads we saw that to dictionary meaning, wherever you search, you can't get it. It uses randomly there also, here also, there also. Only who experienced that real deeper meaning of that words, that Acharya teacher alone can tell you and can guide you, can take in a right way. Otherwise, Shabdajalam Maharanyam Chitta Brahmana Karanam. So, there is another Avyakta. You got the point? Than this Avyakta. That Avyakta in which Yaha Saha Sarveshu Bhuteshu, whichever is endowed, covered, enveloped by that Avyakta, that he is no meaning, that is meaning. He means again, what about she, sir? Problem will come. But yaha saha sarveshu bhuteshu. Sarveshu bhuteshu. Nashyaha tu, all these things manifest, unmanifested, destroyed and gone and again came. All this something here going on, but na vinashyati. That avyaktam, that absolute, never become manifest, never become unmanifest. It is beyond the manifest and unmanifest. It is beyond the sadasad vilakshanam. That means there you cannot use or talk and tell about any second word. Then naturally you must be silent. Because silence is one, which is continuous. Here silence means don't take literally that noiseless and all that. Continuous. Awareness. Now we didn't sleep and we didn't close the eyes. You are very much listening sounds, looking at the objects. But mind become still. Whenever you try to observe that through this mind, that continuous Sutratma is a pure awareness, that is pure awareness. If any wave raises, there the Prakriti mind. Again the Prakriti mind dissolve. Wave not there. Ocean is a samashti expression. Waves are the Vesti expression. This waves sometimes may appear, sometimes may not be there. Waves may manifested and become unmanifested. And the ocean also has got its own total movement. Or in the same ocean, in the middle, deep, no movement. So the expression of the ocean or expression of the wave, not at all touching, influencing, disturbing, contaminating the source, reality, water. So either I say silence is continuous, but in the silence, whichever the word comes under, there is a modulation. Can you say there is a modulation in the silence? As like that. It is only example. As like that. In this consciousness, awareness, absolute, avyaktam, na vinashyati means not destroying, not having any change, unchangeable. Nirvikaraha, sanatanaha, sarvabhuteshu, but in and through, it is there everywhere. So therefore, this is introduced by Lord, the third aspect, avyaktam. Because it is called avyaktam, just now we talked about the avyaktam. Now, take this example. When I am in sleep, everything is avyaktam, including my body, my family, my possessions, my relations, everything is avyaktam. And in the middle also, the dream, some projected world is there, I feeling is there. There also I do some actions and all that. Then sleep. When I wake up from the sleep and came to the waking. So these waking, dream and the sleep are manifesting, unmanifesting, manifesting, unmanifesting, manifesting, unmanifesting. But in and through of all these experiences of three states, one common denominator is there, that is you. You. Now, being you are not recognized that it is also a avyaktam. This avyaktam word, how long I can keep on use? Until I establish in myself, I recognize unmanifest. It's a meaningless word. I am very much evidently, as the awareness, consciousness, I am. Only thing, it is unmanifest for you. As you don't know anything in the dream, you are not recognized this Sutratma also. Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Suspudatara Ya Samvit Vijrumbate. That is not slept, that is not dreamt, that is not doing anything. Avikriya. So, here to say this, the next shloka, Bhagavan goes to using that aksharam word here actually. Avyaktokshara ityuktaha tamahuh paramam gatim yam prapya na nivartante taddhama paramam mama. So in 20th shloka, he just introduced, see, manifest, unmanifest, there is another unmanifest. That unmanifest is Sanatanam, that unmanifest is the support of all the manifest and unmanifest, and all the manifest, unmanifest relative things comes and goes and whatever may happen, but it never, nothing happened to this Avyaktam. That is said in the 20th. Now, little more further, he wants to explain that Avyaktam itself is called Aksharam. There he used the Aksharam word Omkara, Ityek Aksharam Om. But there itself he referred the Mundaka, how that Omkara is talked about in the different Upanishads. And Mundaka's highest, the main title of the Upanishad is the Aksharam. The Aksharam word is very much highlighted in the Mundaka Upanishad. And because of this Akshara here, the word and absolute explanation, this chapter is called Akshara Brahma Yogam. They also used Akshara, but that is for that Om word. So it is Avyaktaha Aksharam Akshara iti Yuktaha iti Uktaha. It is said by scriptures, by the wise people, by the realized people, it is said that that Aksharam only Avyakta. What I talked to you, Arjuna, just now, that Avyaktam is Aksharam. Undestructible, unchangeable Akshara. It is told like that. And that is the Paramam Gatim. Everyone should recognize that Aksharam has himself or herself. That is also Tam Ahuhu. Wise people, Shastra says, they told Tam Ahuhu Paramam Gatim, this Aksharam. So that's why you have to choose, you have to vote for, you have to keep that as the goal. And to reach that goal, how I have to work for it, what I have to do. You know the benefit of by reaching that goal. See, goal means gamyam, destination. Whatever we talk about the destination in the relative world, they are not real destinations at all. Destinations will change. This week I will travel to one place, I reach the destination. Within another 5 minutes you are reaching your destination. Google map it will show. Over? No. In relative world, the destinations, the goals, the gamyams never end. Never end. By dying also it won't end. By any way it won't end. Then it will continue. But if you reach this Paramam Gatim, this Aksharam, if you reach word is wrong, but that word will be used by Shastra. So many times we carefully say that reaching is not in time, reaching not in a distance or place. Yam prapya, by gaining which na nivartante, you need not to again struggle for another destination. your struggle will gets end over. Life is a game, life is a play, life is a struggle also. How much people will struggle for one land dispute? Same family people are hitting each other in the court premises. Yesterday I saw this group, that group. Which place, which court, I don't know. Even one constable stands there, what he can do? His head will get break. So they are so struggle. So after killing everybody, after hitting everybody, breaking the head, what you are going to enjoy with that? But they feel that is the life's fulfillment. I have to do something. Like this small, so many things everywhere within everybody's life. Struggle. I want to show off. I want to achieve. What do you want to achieve? Ultimately, everything is meant for happiness and peace. But except these two, you are getting all other headaches. Then how foolish it is choosing. That's why Lord said, choosing the world as the goal is the highest foolish thing. So here, na nivartante yam prapya. What is that? Tad dhamam paramam mama. That abode is the param. Param word used in the before Sloka, here itself in the first line, paramam gatim, that param. If you choose the Ishvara, God, absolute, your struggle will end. Now and here. Vedanta never talks about the posthumous. Now and here. Tad dhama. This dhama word also here, not the abode. Abode, general meaning is Param Dhamam, Vaikunta Dhamam, Char Dhamam. Here, Dhamam means Swarupam. Swarupam. Prapya also word by gaining. How you will get something? If I go to vegetable shop, I will get the vegetable. If I go to the petrol bunk, I will get the petrol to my vehicle. I will get it. So by going somewhere, by asking somebody, by begging somebody, by cheating somebody, anything. Like that, this kind of prapya, having gained. Gain in a word always, I catch that and I gained it now. 1 month I worked in the office and I got the salary, gained the salary. Like that. So here also, this dhamam means the location, space. The prapya in one particular time, by doing some action, I got it, I gained. No. Those two words refers to unlocated. Unlocated, if you say itself, the time disappears. When the desha comes, the kala comes. I am not going to further slokas because say a few points and conclude. Very important, this sloka. See how Bhagavan insert the Vedantic sloka in between, talking about the Nishkam Upasana, Krama Mukti and going to, and again he will jump to that also. So here is not dwelling on these points, but Upanishads enjoy by talking about this, no? So 2-3 points. Prapya you should not misunderstand, then this Dhama also. This Prapya means knowing. By knowing this, you are that, I am that absolute. Just be, just be. That's why they're just being as you, real you. So knowing, I need not to go anywhere, I need not to do anything, and I never bound. Therefore I need not to struggle for liberation. This complete understanding, if once taken place in the intellect of a individual seeker, then he attained. So Prapya and Dhama. Now let us take one point and understand this. Everything is located in the space. Yes or no? Everything is located in the space. Suppose if I ask an intelligent question that where the space located, because space also is one of the Panchamahabhutas, and it is also, it's a very genuine question, intelligent question. Everything is located in the place, in the space, where the space is located. The Shastra gives the answer. Teacher tells the space located in your mind. When space comes, time comes. That's why when the mind is dissolved temporarily in the sleep, no concept of time and space. That state of sleep where there is no time and space concept, are we very happy or not? The highest, happiest thing in the person's day life is that sleep. But we never analyze that. What happened there? The concept of time and space has gone. Means mind just went side, temporarily dissolved. So if it comes again and projects, so what? Why you give importance to the time and space? And why you run behind that Vaikunta, Kailasa and this and that, and time, space and form? These all three are the mind's projection and the concepts. Now final question. Up to this it is okay. Here the question, the essence of this sloka is where the consciousness is located. Where the consciousness is located. Wrong question. For wrong question we should not answer. We have to ask a counter question. Where is the God? You tell me where is God not. Then I will tell you where is the God. You are asking me the question, I am asking you, okay, I will answer. But you show me where is the God, your question. I am asking where is God is not, you show me. He cannot prove, he cannot show here God. Here he cannot say in any way. If he talks very at a lower level, he may talk. To comment and criticize our Puranas. A childish talk, only he can talk. He can never prove that where is the God. It's just a blabbering out of the arrogance and where is the God? In the same way, where is the consciousness is located? Consciousness not located anywhere. Everything is located in the consciousness. Everything is located. Everything means codes. Everything. Therefore, in knowing and discovering yourself as that absolute, these 5 things you have to avoid. Okay? Panchasutras. Where, when, why and how. 4 only. Chatussutri. Chatushloki Bhagavatam like. Where, when, how and why. Meaningless in the truth. All these are okay at the relativity. Okay, this will conclude here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om. That's it.